When you want to set up the global settings for your buttons, click on Design Settings and go to the Buttons tab. You see that you have three types of buttons: Primary, Custom 1 and Custom 2, so that you can have a variety of different buttons that you need. But when you click on the primary one, you have Conditions, Standard, When on Hover, and Active. Each of them has the same settings depending on your needs. You may want to have the standard view of the button with a bolded text, the text color to be dark, and the button's color to be contrasting. You can select the font of the text, the width and the height of the button, the transparency for that type of button, the contour and rounding. Again, usually buttons are rounded, but if you want, you can make them with one edge. Then you have to set up when on hover and to decide which color it should have when it's hovered on. We are going to leave it as such, and when it's active, you have the third state. Then you have to move on to the custom buttons so that you have another color scheme, another type of button as a whole, so that you can have a variety. And the custom third button is again in a third scheme. When you apply the changes, we see that the buttons have shifted their view, and also when on hover they have a different color, different rounding and text setting, as well as when you are using them, you can select from here what type of the three types of buttons you want. So you can change, for example, this button to be a user setting 2, and it will be a completely different button. So the same we can do with the other one and make it our first user setting. You have different types of buttons with icon only, icon and text, text and icon, and text only.